YouTube, I'm excited today. 2022 paintball season has started and I officially have got my marker for the year. Now, everyone that knows me knows I shoot Planet Eclipse. I always shop here. Quick Shot Paintball, New Jersey, East Coast, anything you need right here. Now, I'm super excited. I got myself a 170R. I know there's been a lot of talk. CS2, 170R, DLX, what do you go with? I always shoot Planet Eclipse, that's just me. So what we're going to go over today in the video is the unboxing of this brand new 170R and maybe some tips and tricks to how to trick this thing out, make it customized to be your own marker and be your drip drip for 2022. Okay, now first things first. When you're looking at your box, I know a lot of people don't do this. They just buy it right from the store. They rip the box open. They want to use the marker. Unfortunately, sometimes things do happen. Very rarely does it ever happen with Planet Eclipse, but sometimes things happen. This number right here is your warranty number. If you throw this box out, you might be able to look it up by this number or the actual engraving on the marker itself, but ideally, Planet Eclipse, to do any type of warranty work, is going to want that. And I feel like that's very important. A ton of people, they break stuff all the time. We play tournaments, they get broken. You don't have that, it's going to be a hard time for you. All right? So let's go ahead. We'll open her up. See what we're dealing with right here. Inside you got your classic hard case, real nice for shipping. I know when we travel, NXLs, wherever you play, this is real nice. You can feel confident leaving your marker inside something hard like this. You don't just get a soft case like some of these other companies. So let's go ahead and take a look at the new whip. So now we got the looky in here. Comes with everything. Barrel sock, always need it. It's always good to have an extra. I keep this one brand new in here. I have a few that I like to keep that are my own. You have your stock barrel. Very nice. Sleek. If I can figure out how to screw it together. These two-piece barrels, they're nice. They're not the best barrel that you can do for this marker. I think that's another thing that separates the CS2 and the 170s is simply that the CS2 Pros comes with a whole brand new barrel kit that's shimmed out. When I mean shimmed out, I don't literally mean shimmed out. I mean that it's bored correctly for different size paintballs. Obviously, we all want the .68. It varies. We all know that. So with that being said, this is a very good starter barrel if I was just taking the marker out of the box and using it that way. I typically use a different barrel, and we'll get into that later in the video on some upgrades that you can do for this marker. Okay, so I put this here so you can see everything in assortment. The camera was a little close. I'm doing it for you guys so you can understand what we're looking at here. Also, this is important. This is your owner's manual. It's going to go through everything with you, tips, tricks, what needs to be done, where parts go, how to fix things, because I'm a tinkerer and I break stuff all the time. So this is very helpful. Also, there's your warranty card in the back. This is how you register. You send it to Planet Eclipse with that number that I showed you in the beginning of the video for your warranty card. And number are specific to your gun. So that's important to know. Like I said, if you throw the box away or you don't know the number or the warranty number, it's going to be difficult, especially if you don't submit this, it's going to be difficult for Planet Eclipse to help you. Now, obviously they help everyone that has a Planet Eclipse gun. I've shot in Geo3s, and they've taken care of me at tournaments. I've shot in an original Geo and Ego 11. They'll still take care of you, but as far as getting something fixed for free if a part needs to be changed, the warranty card and filling out this warranty card and getting it to them is important. And it sends right to their address. So that's that. All right, I'm not going to hold you up anymore. Let's take a look at this gorgeous thing. I feel like coming out of the box, it's just so sleek. Granted, I told you this is a 170R, but to me, just looking at it, the slimness, the range in your hands, the feel of the frame, to me, it feels more than high quality. Now, the CS2 going right now, you're looking at anywhere from, I don't know, 1,500 to 2,000 if you get the CS2 Pro. This was more in my budget. Now, I'm not saying that one gun is better than the other. They both run the Gamma Core, which is the different motor than what the Geo 4 and previously Geo 3 came out with, which was a subsidiary bolt of Planet Eclipse's bolt that pretty much had a new engine to it. That's what the IV core was. And a lot of people got the IV cores, they put them in the Geo 3s, they shot great, and I think that's also why the newer Geos have the same platform. However, the CS2s and these run a Gamma core, as well as another assortment of guns Planet Eclipse makes, and also other companies are trying to emulate that. But I just wanted to say that how smooth this gun shoots and how sleek it looks more than a middle-of-the-pack gun. And I wanted to say that because a lot of these videos, they go into what shoots this, how much pressure it is, how much air it uses, how many pods it shoots. But I really think when it gets down to it, people don't want to buy a middle-of-the-pack marker and feel like you get to the field and you have something dingy. If you're spending more than $500-600, you want to feel like you have something quality in your hands. And I truly, truly believe that even though this may not be a CS2, same motor, very sleek, you're not going to feel like bottom of the pack when you get to the field if you're rocking this marker. So you also get an assortment here. I'll get this out for you. You get an assortment of O-rings, and I think this is great. Over the years of collecting my Planet Eclipse markers and just, buying them, you trade them, you get these different packs, I can't tell you how useful these have been. These individual screws, O-rings, D10s. I mean, I think that they go over and beyond to give you what you need and then some. And I find it so helpful that even down the road, if I'm missing something, or if I can't find it at Quick Shot, Paintball, I can't find it at A&S Gear, or if I have to go to Planet Eclipse directly, I will. But what I find is that I have a lot of extra things because they provide a lot of extra things. So when something needs fixed or if something's broken, I can go right to my spare parts kits and I can always rely on Planet Eclipse to give me enough of what I need, so much so that in the future, if I'm not still using this marker, a lot of these are interchangeable and you can still fix whatever needs to be fixed without having to ship out a gun, be without your marker on tournament week. Usually Planet Eclipse is great. They're at every tournament in my area. But again, rely back to your owner's manual on how to replace things and also rely on your spare parts kit. Also here, you get a bunch of O-rings. As well as the O-rings, you get Allen keys. Now, these are crucial. To me, we treat them like treasure on our team because I don't know if my guys eat them or if they leave them at the field. Someone needs to borrow them in the chrono. Hey, can I borrow that Allen key? I keep mine handy. Because if you need to tinker with anything at home, at the field, maybe you just even need the chrono, it has every size that you're going to need on here, smallest to largest. And I just wanted to say that this is an amazing tool to have, and it's very easy to lose a couple of these. So if you lose a couple of these, it's not going to be as efficient for you to fix your marker, and it's going to wind up you having to either buy a new set, okay, or you're going to have to send your gun out for someone else to fix. So in order to fix your gun, aside from the O-rings, if you don't have the tools and they give them to you free, you're going to be in trouble or it's going to hurt your pocket. So this is something to keep to the side. They even give you a little plastic jimmy cap so that way none of the stuff gets rusted. All right. And lastly, you get a good little bit of lube here. I always feel like this is like the life of the marker, right? I mean, these guns are so efficient. I typically clean my gun and lube it before every practice, every tournament, but all you're doing is just taking a dollop here. You're taking a little bit of this, you wind up puncturing the silver cap, and I usually just put a little dollop on my finger and I go around the O-rings. I grease the bolt guide because that goes through the can. And just anything that's going to be friction, anything that's going to be a moving part, that's what you want to throw some lube on. I also noticed that Planet Eclipse from the factory threw, I'll show you, a little bit of dollop of lube on this plastic here because on the first couple tries, this rubber might be tight. So I did notice that, and that was very appreciative. It made it sliding on and off real easy without having to fight with the marker. So, like I said to you, you get a great assortment here. This marker going right now can go anywhere from $750 up to $900, depending on the colorways, depending on what you want. I got this at Quick Shot Paintball from Larry. He's been a great friend of mine for a very long time. He's got every marker that you can really think of, including airsoft. Stood by us, great guy, great sponsor, gave me a great price on this. I know A&S Gear has them for a little more expensive, but either way, the price is all right there, like I said to you, anywhere from $750, $700 to $1,000 range, black market to on the regular market, as we call it, through the stores and stuff. So that's that. Couple things that I will say, there are some upgrades that you can do to it, and I hope you stick around for the next video. I'm going to be showing how to change the grips, what additions I'm doing to this marker, and what I plan to use for the year, and how I plan to use it, and why I think that is a little bit better than the stock option. Not that you can't get away with this right here and what you see here, put your tank on, your loader on, mask on, and go play, you can. But for me, a couple little adjustments I make, and I'm going to go over that in the next video. Stick with us.